Test check. Test check. All right, well, good evening, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Levelland, Texas, and the Nets are about to take on the Levelland Loboettes, a strong history program here in West Texas basketball, and this year they're no exception. They are ranked number 13, I believe, in 4A, and They were number 4 at one time, and now they're, I guess they lost a few during the tournament weekend, and they're down to 13. The Nets also had a bad couple of games in the weekend tournament circuit, and they dropped from number 9 to number 11, which is not terrible. So we're happy to still be in the top 25, and hopefully tonight we can get over some of that we saw this weekend and get back to Nets basketball. We've played a number of ranked teams lately. As you'll know, in Friendship, we played 3 ranked teams. We played Shallow Water on Friday. It's just tough, and Lockhart, you know, he's doing a lot of that just to get the girls to where they're better, and it seemed to work last year, even though we had to do that tough stretch of the schedule during COVID and injuries and things, and played with 7 people at times. This year we've got a little bit closer to a full roster, but it's still pretty tough. Tough go with these ranked teams.
Right, you know, a lot of it was the same as it. You know, it's a lot of the same opponents as last year, other than, you know, the 2 tournaments that we added this year, and both those tournaments had you know, a lot of tough competition in it, so it didn't make it any easier. For sure, it was probably a little tougher than last year. but we did get to face it pretty much most of it, like you said, with a full team other than Liz after the friendship tournament.
Yeah.
Hoping to have her back, and probably about 4 weeks maybe at the about 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 to 6 weeks. So
yeah.
But that the outcome of the games weren't what we wanted. On the scoreboard, but I think it maybe taught us some stuff about ourselves and preparing us for the 2 other seasons that we have in this season. We're going to have the national anthem.
Thank you. Please remain standing. Remove your hats and place your hands over your hearts as we honor our great nation and those who protect us at home and around the world with the playing of our national anthem.
That's a good rendition there of the national anthem. We've had the teams introduced, and we should be ready to tip off here in just a minute. As you can see, again, Levelland, always a strong team. They're going to be good shooters from the outside. They're going to be defensively sound. That's just how they are. That's how they do things over here, and we hope that Sudan can return the favor, because our defense, our press has been something we've gone to throughout this year, and we also are pretty good shooters ourselves. So hopefully all the things will match up well, and we'll have a good ball game here tonight.
The last game that we played in this gym was a pretty good ball game.
It was a real good ball game.
Pretty good to us. So
yeah. We played a little bit of summer ball over here, didn't do too bad. Had our scrimmage over here, didn't do great that day, but the last actual game we had here was pretty good. So, all right, we're going to control the tip. Braylon Pointer going to get it. She's going to hand it off to Stevie Lockhart, and Stevie looking to dump it down to Grayson, but couldn't get the pass down there. We've got same starters again for the Nets, and three-pointer on the way for Stevie Lockhart is good. Liz Estatal still on the sidelines. We're counting down the days so she can return. And full court pressure here from the Nets. We got Graf. She's going to get it across half court, throws it up the floor to Kent. And a turnover by the Lady Loboettes will get the ball the other way. Stevie in the corner. Grayson cutting through. We're going to get it back out to Addison Boning. Addison dribbling around up at the top. She's going to hand off to Braylon Pointer. Gets it over to Addison. Addison turns and shoots. No good. And gets her, got a little tip from Riley Edens, and then got the ball back, puts it back up. 5-0 lead for the Nets. Steal on the press. Grayson Schultz going to get it out to Stevie Lockhart. Shot no good. Addison going to get the rebound. She'll get it out to, tries to find Braylon in the short corner, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Loboettes. We got a timeout on the floor. Levelland going to call that timeout. So a fast defensive start here for the Nets. So we'll see what Levelland's going to do to try to come bring the ball down the floor against this tough pressure from the Nets.
Good ball movement first 2 times down the floor.
They're being patient. That
good
last
crisp passes.
Riley helped that missed shot by Stevie and kind of bounced it over to Addison, and she was able to put it back up. All right, inbounds pass. We're going to have a turnover, first turnover for the Nets. Addison gets it taken away by Levelland. Going to go the other way. Layup, no good. Rebound to Addison Boning. She's going to have it knocked loose, and another turnover there for the Nets. Graf going to put it up, and she's going to be fouled. That's going to be on Stevie Lockhart. That's her first, team's first. And I could see the Wolf coming behind Addison. She didn't know it was coming, and we had some players up the floor. She just wasn't able to get the ball down the floor in time and got it stolen. First free throw up and good for Graf. She'll get another one here. Graf's a 5'5" senior guard, sorry.
That's all right. In the past, Levelland has been a very good free throw shooting team, so we don't want to get them on the line very much.
No, Addison up top gets it back to Stevie. Stevie, top of the key, cross court over to Braylon Pointer. Braylon up to Grayson, back to Braylon. Braylon back to Stevie on the left wing, back up to Braylon. Pass to Addison is broken up. And long three-pointer on the way from Graf is in and out, no good, and rebound taken away by Kent. And she'll take it all the way into the basket, and shot is no good, but offensive rebound for Levelland, and we're going to get Addison Boning for a foul there on the shot. That's the second team foul for the Nets. And Lockhart getting on them pretty hard about offensive rebounds, and that's I'm kind of with him on that. We got to get in there and get the
3 offensive rebounds.
Well,
on that play.
Where Levelland's gotten a break is 2 turnovers down here. 3. Actually, I believe we're 3 turnovers now. I don't know what your stats say, but I'm kind of in my mind keeping up with that. And I believe we have 3 turnovers. So, and two free throws good makes it a 4-5 ball game in favor of the Nets. Stevie on the way down here. Going to pass it over to Grayson in the corner to Braylon. Braylon looks at the 3. Back to Riley in the short corner. Back out to Braylon. It's kind of tipped, but Braylon chased it down and gets it over to Stevie. Back to Braylon on the left-hand side. Back to Grayson. Finds Addison in the middle of the lane. Turning hook shot is no good. Rebound to Graf on the other side. She'll get it down to half court. And looks in the corner to White. And White's going to hit a 3-pointer there. Gives Levelland a 7-5 lead. Skip pass over to Braylon. Braylon on the left wing. She'll let a 3-pointer fly. It's off the front. No good. Rebound taken away by White. And she'll back it back out. And hands off to Barnett. And in the corner to Graf. And rebound is taken away by Addison Boning. A little bit on the back there by White, but no call. And ball's kind of tipped. Addison's going to pick it up. She'll get it out to Grayson in the corner. 3-pointer on the way is good. 8-7 lead for the Nets. 4:25 left in the quarter. White going to take it to the high post. She's going to stop a little bit blocked there by Riley Edens. Kind of a partial block, and Braylon Pointer going to get the rebound. She'll hand it off to Stevie. Stevie in the corner to Grayson. Grayson takes it baseline against White. Puts up the shot, no good, and rebound to Levelland. And I don't know what we're doing here. We have substitutions. Landry Gonzalez and Sydney Cornelius in for the Nets, and Riley Edens and Braylon Pointer will take a break. What was the call there?
I think she may have been on the line.
Okay. Inbounds pass. Landry Gonzalez on the right wing. She'll get it over to Stevie on the left wing. Can't hold on to the pass to get a shot off. Landry in the corner. She'll take a 3, and it is off the front. No good. Rebound is on the floor, and we're going to have lots of bodies on the floor, and referee chose not to call anything. I believe there could have been something called on both teams there. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and Levelland's going to get it back. White on the inbounds, and she'll give it out to Kent. Kent will get it across half court. She'll dribble it in. Nobody's picking her up. Out in the corner to Barnett. Back to White at the top of the circle. Three-pointer, no good. Can't get the rebound, though. And I believe Kent is going to put it back up for 2 underneath the basket. So it's a battle of the offensive rebounds here. And Stevie on the left wing. She'll go in the short corner to Landry Gonzalez. Landry going to lose the basketball. Again, turnovers are a problem here for the Nets, and Graf's going to get a wide-open layup. I believe that's about 6 turnovers, and mark another one down. About 7 turnovers here from the Nets in the first quarter, and we've got to kind of clean it up just a little bit. That's a foul on the back. That's the second time White's been on Grayson's back, and they haven't called it, but we're going to get the ball back. Stevie's going to take it in from the elbow. No shot there, and rebound out to Graf. Graf across half court. She'll take it, a hesitation move. Landry going to get the partial block, and the rebound on the backhand side by Barnett, and she's going to miss the shot, but the Nets are going to get the rebound. Addison Boning got that one, and Benny's going to call a timeout. That's a good timeout to me. We are a little bit out of control on the offensive end, turning the ball over too many times. And can you give me an idea of how many turnovers we have so far?
Yeah, just a second. I've got us at 6 turnovers right now.
I thought that was about right, and I'm going to tell you that I think those have resulted in about 5 points, if I'm not mistaken. So
5 buckets.
5 buckets or 5 points?
No, 5 points. You're right.
I didn't know what you were talking about. 5 buckets. So, yeah. So the girls have got to clean it up here just a little bit. All right, Addison Bowden gets the inbounds pass. She'll get it up to Stevie to Cambry Talbert, who's into the game for the Nets. And Sydney Cornelius is still in the game. She's going to have the ball stolen. And Levelland going to go the other way. That is Kent. She'll take it all the way in. Sydney tried to get the stop there. Ball's up in the air. Addison's going to get it. And finally a foul. And that's the first team foul on Levelland. That's on Kent, her first, team's first. So they had a couple of over-the-back calls that just weren't called, and so finally they're going to get on the board as far as fouls. So the foul count is only 2-1, but Levelland went a long time without a foul. So, all right, Riley Eden's in the corner, back up to Elaine Martinez. Tries to hit Cambry Talbert in the middle of the lane. That just wasn't a smart decision there. And Kent going to get another layup. And the Nets are going to, like I said, they're going to have to figure this turnover thing out. Got to make better choices. Riley in the corner. She'll shoot a 2. It's no good. Rebound to Barnett. And she'll get it out to Kent. Kent going down half court. Long pass down to Garrett. And she'll take it baseline around Cambry Talbert. And scores 15-8. 1:17 left in the first quarter. Elaine Martinez, left wing, back up to Cambry Talbert. Finds Addison in the lane. Back out to Stevie in the corner. Back up to Cambry. Cambry gets it out to Elaine. Back to Cambry. They're covering everybody else up. Lockhart on the left wing. Back to Cambry. Cambry finds Addison, almost thrown away, but Addison going to take it baseline, gets her own rebound, ball's on the ground, gets it, picks it up, gets it out to Cambry. Back over to Stevie. That's a good ball movement right there. 3-pointer good. And that was good of Cambry to find Stevie on the backhand side. And the Loboettes come the other way. Kent across half court. The Nets have backed their defense up to half court, and somebody should have got that pass. Kent on the left-hand side. She'll take it, and three-pointer is no good, but Riley should have let that one go out, and she saved it and then had to make a kind of a quick turnaround and threw the ball away. Again, another turnover for the Nets, but Levelland going to throw it out of bounds, and the Nets will get it back with 13 seconds left in the first quarter. a foul finally on Graf. That's her first, team second. Stevie was trying to get open for the shot. We need to find the open man there, and we got pretty tight defense on Stevie. Grayson going to shoot it from half court, and I mean it was on dead on line, but just a little bit short.
4 inches short.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Nets 11, Loboettes 15. Nets started out pretty good with a 5-0 lead, and then it just kind of went south with some turnovers there. And we got to just be a little smarter with the basketball here, as we're playing a really good team in Levelland, so you just can't be careless with your passes, and you're dribbling through people and stuff like that. And I know I sound a little bit critical, but it's time these girls kind of quit making those mistakes. They've played a bunch of ranked teams. It's time that we take and learn from those mistakes. So hopefully they'll clean that up here in the next few quarters. All right, we got Stevie Lockhart with 6. 2 for 3 from the three-point line. We got Addison Boning with 2 and Grayson Schultz with 3. So that's our scores for the first quarter.
Team turnovers is 8. Rebounds are 9. Got 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocked shots so far for our Nets so far tonight. So. Done a little bit better job there later in the quarter, and not giving as many opportunities on the Levelland offensive end. Starting to rebound a little better on that end of the floor.
All right, Kent gets the ball. She'll get it back up top to Tienda. Tienda, long pass over to White. White's going to take it baseline, and shot no good. Rebound on the offhand side. That's going to go out of bounds and off the Levelland. So Nets are going to get it back there. Thought we got a break as White took it and got an open shot at the basket on the left baseline.
I think Grayson may have got a part of that shot, so a partial block.
Pass to the middle of the floor to Boning. Couldn't get it to fall, and Riley got a jump ball in there. Went after the rebound and got a jump ball, so the Nets are going to get it back under their basket. Braylon going to throw it in. She'll get it out to Stevie. Back to Braylon. Braylon looking in the corner, looks for Riley at the high post, finds Addison. Back up top to Stevie. Stevie takes the 3, and that's good. They recognize that Stevie's got the hot hand today, so they're going to find her when she's open. So that's good ball movement there by the Nets. And Kent going to come the other way. She'll get it out to Graf. Graf back to Kent. Long pass in the corner to White. We don't need to fly at her because she'll take it baseline. And Graf, it looked like a walk to me, and she's going to get a three-pointer off the back of the iron and rebound to Addison Boning. Addison goes the other way. Everybody just kind of needs to settle in here. Addison takes it. She'll get it out to Braylon, over to to Stevie. Grayson in the corner. She's going to take it into the lane. Running shot is no good, and rebound underneath to Addison Boning. But she's fouled on the putback, so she'll go to the free throw line shooting 2. And I like the aggressive taking the ball to the hole there. That's gonna help us out. As long as we don't get those crazy charges we've been getting the last few games. People have been getting the charge not on the shot, but on the pass. We'll go in there and we'll pass the ball, and somebody will stand there and take a charge off the pass. So it's kind of something new that we're seeing. It's a good defensive strategy.
There we go, Addison.
Addison ties the ball game up at 15. But yeah, we've played some really good teams who knew how to take the charge, so we're going to have to get a little more body control as we take the ball into the paint. All right, Graf going to get it back out to Tienda. Into White, back in the corner to Barnett, and the shot is no good, and a missed rebound there, and a putback by Tienda. She was just there to pick up the trash and puts it back in. Addison, top of the key, she's going to take it into the lane, scoops around and can't get the shot to fall, and Riley almost tied it up again, but Graf going to take it the other way, and layup on that side is good. 19-15 in favor of the Loboettes. Three-pointer for Stevie is no good, and Levelland on the rebound, and looked like we were going to have and White going to pick up the loose ball. I thought we were going to get a steal there, and Kent going to go up and under there as the Nets couldn't quite chase down the loose ball. Addison Boning going to take it. She's going to look in the corner to Grayson. Grayson to Riley. She'll take the shot. Looked like a little contact on her arm and no call there. I can't decide if they're letting them play or they're not letting them play. So White on the wing, no good on the three-pointer. Couldn't get the rebound. Addison going to get the, I think Riley got the partial block, but then she's going to turn around and Addison lost the ball on the dribble. They knocked it out from behind her. And Levelland gets it back. White at the top of the key. She'll get it to Graff on the right wing. Back to Tienda. And Kent is going to drive to the hole, and she'll be fouled. I believe that's on Riley Edens. That's her first, team's third. So I guess my answer to my question is that the fouls are only 3-2, so I guess they are letting them play a little bit. And so it's kind of where we're at. Graff at the, I'm sorry, that's Kent at the free throw line. She's good for the first one. She'll get a second one. Scores 22-15. The Nets have not been able to find the basket in just a little bit. So I don't know. We're just Levelland's. I think they have some injuries over there, and so they are shorthanded. But we're not capitalizing on that.
It's 8 unanswered points for Levelland.
Let's get past to Stevie. Three-pointer in the corner from Sydney Cornelius. Shot is no good. Lane going to chase it down. She'll pick it up. And it's knocked out of bounds, I believe, from behind by Kent, and the Nets will keep it. That's a good call right there. I'm going to go ahead and compliment when I can. Kent reached around and knocked the ball loose from Elaine Martinez. Elaine gets it back out to Stevie, back to Elaine. Elaine to Riley at the high post. Looks for Sydney. Sydney going to get it. Catches the ball. She's going to walk. And almost tied up there by Kent. And then I guess she just let her hands go. And Sydney fell to the ground. So all right. Kent going to come the other way. She'll get it over to Graff, back to Kent. We just need to be careful on our rotations on defense. Three-pointer is no good, and another thing we need to do is get a defensive rebound. We need to quit letting Levelland get the offensive rebounds. White right wing to Kent. Kent in the lane. Quick pass from Barnett. Down low, and that's going to be Riley Edens. That's her second foul, and that's the 14th foul for the Nets. All right, Levelland's ball underneath. And Sydney knocks it out. And they're going to call Sydney for the foul, hands on the back. I thought that was a good hustle defensive play there. She might have had her hand on the back. But she did knock the ball down with the right hand, so that was good at least.
That was her first foul. Team's fifth, yeah.
And into Kent. She's kind of squirrely in there. She's not very tall, but she's figuring out how to get the ball put up and in the basket. Elaine Martinez, top of the key, and she'll find Riley Edens at the high post. Back to Sydney in the corner. Sydney's gets it over to Stevie. Long skip pass over to Grayson. Three-pointer in the corner. We're going to have a foul down low, and that is going to be on, don't know who.
Sydney.
So that'll be Sydney's second, team sixth. And Grayson and Riley going to come out. And Addison and Landry back in. All right, Graff up top. She's going to get it to Barnett. Three-pointer's no good from White, and rebound is good defensive rebound there from Addison Boning. Addison's got quite a few rebounds. She's going to, that is a reach. That's a reach. I don't know what to say other than that's a reach on Addison. Addison got her own rebound off the miss. She's going to put it up, and she'll be fouled. That's going to be on Barnett, I believe. That's her first, team's third. And that'll send Addison to the free throw line shooting 2. Well, Kent, so far in the ball game, she has 10 points, and she has 6 in this quarter, and she's found a way to get to the basket in this second quarter, and that's the reason that Levelland has a 10-point lead here, 25-15, and Addison going to break that dry spell for us. So 25-16, we'll see if we can't capitalize on this defensive stand here. Kent, long pass is going to go out of bounds, so we do get the ball back on a turnover there by the Loboettes, and hopefully can come back and make something of it. Sydney Cornelius going to sit down. Grayson Schultz back into the game for the Nets. Stevie left wing, gets it over to Landry in the corner. Over to Elaine. Elaine has a pass stolen there at the high post by Kent, and a quick pass over to Graff. Nets didn't hustle down and covered that backside layup, and Graff going to get the layup on the other side. Elaine top of the key. Back to 11-point lead for Quicker. Yeah, we're missing open people. We're not getting the ball to the open person quick enough. We're going to have to, again, just be a little smarter about what we're doing here. Cambry Talbert into the game for Elaine Martinez. Three-pointer from Grayson Schultz in the corner is good. And down to an 8-point lead now, 27-19. All right, Kent, she's trapped up top. White underneath. She's going to turn and shoot, and it's no good. Rebound underneath. And we have a jump ball. All right, jump ball. I think Cambry was the one that got in there. Loboettes get it on the possession arrow. Kent gets it out to Graff. Three-pointer on the way is off the back. No good. Rebound, Landry Gonzalez can't hang on, but Addison Boning going to pick up the trash, and she's going to go the other way. Got a wolf. She's 1-on-4. Gets it out to Cambry. Let's set this up. Let's not be too quick on what we're doing here. And Cambry in the corner, up to Addison. Addison three-pointer is no good. We got... And Addison, we got Graff down there. I'm sorry, that's Kent. I keep getting Kent and Graff messed up, and she's going to have a breakaway layup, but a foul on Addison Boning. That's her second. That'll be the 7th team foul on the Nets, and that'll send Kent to the free throw line again. Kent has gone, she's got 6 points so far and looking to get her 7th and 8th point here at the free throw line. Nets made a little run there, and... in and out on the free throw.
I believe that's the first free throw they missed tonight. Was that a 1-and-1? Did they say that was on the floor or something? No, it was 2. She made the first one, okay. Shot underneath by Boning is no good, and ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Grayson Schultz, so Levelland will bring it the other way. 55 seconds left in the half. Tienda, she'll pick it up, gets it over to Graff. Back up to Tienda in the corner. It's knocked loose by Landry Gonzalez. Nice defense there by Landry. Long arms put to good use there. Levelland on the side, 42 seconds left in the half. And 32, I don't know, 32. She'll get it out to Kent. Kent's going to dribble it around, gets it out to White in the corner, and two-pointer is no good. Rebound Addison Boning, and she's got a 1-on-3. We'll see if she goes ahead and takes it in there. Off the glass and good. Good fast break layup there for Addison Boning. 21-28, 7-point lead. 20 seconds left in the half. Tienda going to get it across half court. She'll hand it off to Kent. Graff back to Kent. Kent three-pointer is on the way and good. And, man, Kent has gone off in this quarter. So we're going to have to come out with an answer for Kent. And a long three-pointer from Stevie Lockhart at the buzzer is no good. Looked like it was going to
tees off the back of the iron and go in, but it bounced off the front. So that's the end of the first half. Nets made a little run there, got within 7, and then let a three-pointer get loose on them. So we'll see what we got here. But Kent, man, she went off crazy in that second quarter. She had 4 in the first quarter, and she had 10 in the second quarter by herself alone. So you take away that, she's the difference in the ball game right now. Y'all keep your eyes out for number 15, Emma Kent. We'll see if we can't come back the second half and figure out what we're doing here on how to stop her. We only had 6 other points from any other Loboettes. So Nets figure out how to do something about Kent, and I think that we'll be in good shape if we can do that. So, all right, Joe Kai's got some stats.
All right, for our Nets, leading scorer right now is Stevie Lockhart with 9. Then Addison Boning and Grayson Schultz each have 6 points. That is the scoring for our Nets so far tonight. And the fouls, we've got Stevie has 1, Addison has 2, Sydney Cornelius has 2, Riley Edens has 2 tonight so far. We're 7 of 24 from the field for 29%. We're 5 of 9 from the three-point line for 56%. Free throws, we're at 50%. And Addison Boning has been to the line and is 2 for 4. She's been the only net to attempt free throws so far tonight. We've got to figure out how to get to the free throw line. Turnovers, we have 12 turnovers, 17 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 4 block shots so far tonight. Again, we've got to get some of the other players to get in on the scoring. We can't just have 3 people doing the scoring tonight. We got to work the ball around and spread the wealth there in the scoring department to get some success. Again, we was playing a pretty close ball game with them until they went on that 10-0 run, and then we got it back within 5, and then they stretched it back out to 10 again with that 3-pointer right there at the end of the half.
I was returning a text. What are the turnovers? How many turnovers do we have?
12.
Gee.
17 rebounds.
Yeah, I did hear the 50% on the free throws. That's not good.
And the only one shot so far has been Addison. The only one that's gotten to the line.
She's shot 4 times, made 2. So I guess you already said that. But we got to get other people involved here. They're getting shots. Riley's taking a few shots.
Right. Yeah.
Landry took a 3.
Braylon took a 3.
So, I mean, they're trying. It's just not falling yet. Sydney took a 3. But we got to, I'm telling you, 14 points from Emma Kent would make a big difference in this game. We could somebody stop her. She just, like I said, she's not very tall. She looks to be, the paper says 5'4". And if that's true, she's one of the wiriest 5'4" kids I've ever seen, because she can get in there and get people up in the air and be able to just lay it up off the glass. And she's looking like she's not putting a lot of effort into it. So maybe we can come out and see that she's the one and go after her. And not anybody else is contributing. We've got over here Graf has 8. So I would say Graf and Kent are the ones. Graf's number 10. I would say Graf and Kent are the ones to focus in on. Now, White did hit a 3-pointer, but that's all she's hit so far. And Garrett had a 2, and Barnett had 2 free throws. So we take Graf and Kent out of the ball game, and we'll be in a little bit better shape. So, all right, 3 minutes until halftime is over. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Almost time for halftime to be over. I'm going to go ahead and let you know what our sponsors are about. Our sponsors, we sure appreciate all these sponsors for helping us out this year to make all these broadcasts possible. So sponsors for this year are Sudan ISD, First United Bank Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Chase Lloyd, 5 Area Telephone, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Bailey County Electric Co-op, Harper Farms, Ryan and Greg Harper, CK and Auto and Tow Pros, Chad Nichols, KK Pharmacy, Texas Producers Co-op, Guile Robertson, Prescription Shop, Littlefield, Micah Pratt, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, M. Edwards Realtor, Monty Edwards, Sudan Medical Clinic, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Shelby's Bridge, Montez Steel Buildings, Jetfire Barbecue, and Ride Solutions. Those are our sponsors for this year. Thank you guys for making these trips possible. We're going to have something going on here at half court, so time to start second half, but we got the Little Dribbler program out here being recognized, so we'll take some time for that. A picture. If we were at Sudan, LaRonda would be buzzing that button. Get off the floor. But that's good, recognizing their Little Dribblers program. I don't know if it's Little Dribblers or some sort of church league or something. I'm not sure. It doesn't say Little Dribblers, so you know that's a copywritten organization. You cannot use that name.
No, you cannot.
This doesn't appear to be the Little Dribblers program. It looks like just a league that they're having. So, all right, Nets are going to get the possession here to start the second half. Same starters we had. Braylon on the left wing. Looking for somebody open. Gets it out to Grace near half court. And finds Riley in the short corner. Back to Grayson on the baseline. Finds a good pass to Addison Boning. And that's a good way to start the second half here. And Nets are going to go back in their zone defense here. And Tienda going to have the ball tipped. And Grayson going to pick it up. Addison Boning tipped that ball. And she's going to get it out to Riley Edens. And that is a foul. There's no way that's not a foul. And that's a foul. They fouled Riley and Addison, but the one on Addison got called, and we'll see who that's going to be on. But Riley, bless her heart, she hustled down there and got the good pass from Addison Boning and got hammered and no call. But Addison hopefully will go right here to the free throw line and be able to make something of it. That was on Barnett. That's actually 3 on Barnett, first of the half.
First one was good.
And Addison gets that one. Trying to do books and talk at the same time. Sometimes that doesn't work. And Addison gets the second one. So Nets with 4 unanswered points here, and they're going to back up and try to see if they can't get another steal. Tienda does get a steal. Gets it to Stevie Lockhart. She'll stop on the left wing. 2-pointer in and out. No good. That's her spot. And a quick down the floor is Graff, and an offensive rebound on for Barnett, and she'll be fouled by Edens. That's going to be her first of the half. Riley just couldn't stretch out enough to get a hand in that shot, and Barnett will go to the free throw line shooting 2. But so far I like the energy that the Nets have come out with. Tienda going to go sit down, and after 2 quick turnovers, and Garrett going to come into the ball game. Second free throw on the way is good. So she got them both. 33-25, Mercy. Long pass over to Stevie Lockhart. Stevie back to Braylon. Quick. And in the corner to Grayson Schultz. We're just taking too long to get the ball to the open person. I don't understand what we're doing here. Addison Boning. Quick pass to Riley Edens. Gets it out to Stevie. And good pass to Addison, but Graff going to come around and steal that. And Stevie blocked that one up into the first row, and they're going to get Stevie for her second foul and second of the half. And Stevie waited. She was patient. She jumped high, and they're going to get her for that foul. I'm just not seeing that. And that sends Graf to the free throw line, and she is going to get the first one. So you take the free throw line away from these Loboettes, and the Nets might have a fighting chance here. Both free throws good. 6:22 left in the third.
Landry came in for Riley there during the
Riley with her third foul. Stevie near half court. She's going to be pressured by Graf. She's going to get it to Grace on the left wing, back out to Braylon. Braylon, good pass over to Addison. Boning can't get the shot to fall. Ball's going to be picked up by Kent, and they'll need to stop her from going into the basket. Kent out to Graf. Graf's three-pointer is short. Rebound, that's on the back. That is on the back. And ball's loose, and it's going to be out of bounds and last touched by, they're going to say Grayson touched it.
I think it.
I mean, what they did was
she was out of bounds.
She hit her. It hit her as she was laying out of bounds. But, I mean, what can you do about that? Braylon going to have a rest, and Sydney Cornelius comes in. Ball deep in the corner. And Kent going to come out with it. She'll get it over to Graf. Graf up top. Kent will back it out. Back to Graf. Well, we just can't let them go right by us like that. If we're going to play a zone, we're going to have to stop the drive. Back to a 12-point lead. Sydney Cornelius finds Addison Boning off the backboard. No good on the shot. Addison's having a rough time on the last couple of shots here. And Kent in the corner. Ball's going to be up top to Graf. Graf looking, and it's going to be knocked loose by Addison Boning. And Addison layup is no good, and nobody down there to get the rebound. And Kent going to shoot a three-pointer, and it's good. And Levelland's calling a timeout here. Not sure why. They had the momentum, and he's going to call a timeout, and with a 15-point lead. And I hope he, that's kind of odd that he would call a timeout after a run like that. I thought Lockhart called it. And we've had 3 missed layups here in the last minute, and we just cannot do that. And then we got to get down the floor on defense. So that last three-pointer by Kent was kind of a dagger in the heart, because I think we hustled down and then the pass was back out, and she nailed it, and that's pretty tough to do when you've hustled back down. I mean, they did hustle that time, getting it back down.
Levelland has gone on a 10-point scoring spree here.
Ball over to Sydney Cornelius. Back to Grayson at the top. Stevie in the corner. And they're going to get Stevie for her third foul there. I'm not sure what happened, if she elbowed or what. We were kind of covered up by the players. It was deep in the corner. So Steve's with 3, Riley with 3, Addison with 2, Sydney with 2. Long pass over to White. Her three-pointer is on the way and no good, but
good grief, we got to get a rebound.
Got 2 people standing there watching Garrett just get an unbelievable amount of offensive rebounds. Nobody going to do anything about it, and the ball's thrown out of bounds across court by Landry Gonzalez over the head of Stevie Lockhart. All right, Levelland with the ball back. Kent going to get it. She'll get it in the middle of the lane to Barnett. Back to Kent. Back to Barnett, and breaking down the lane, and she'll throw it out of bounds, and so the Nets will get it back. All right, Stevie brings it down. Gets it left wing to Sydney Cornelius. Sydney Landry's wide open down in the corner. Nobody saw her. Addison in the corner to Stevie. Three-pointer on the way is good. Okay, we got to kind of go with that now. We got to keep working here. Get the ball back. 3:14 left in the third quarter. Right wing over to Graff, and it's stolen by Addison Boning. Now that's what we need to do. Everybody kind of has started standing still on defense. Addison, she'll get it to the high post, dribbles around, tips it to Grayson in the corner to Sydney. Sydney's going to dribble out back to Grayson in the corner. Grayson's going to go baseline, finds Addison Boning, and that's a foul. And I think that if that's on Barnett, that's going to be her fourth. Oh, no, they're going to call it on Garrett. That's her first, team's second of the half. So Addison Boning to the free throw line, shooting 2.
Now for the Loboettes. Number 13, Lacey White.
And second one good. 12-point lead. Nets have kind of trimmed it just a little bit. Kent, up top to Smith. Looked like a walk there. Back to Smith, left wing. Smith doesn't look to be. And a charge. It's our school record holder right there for charges. Sydney going to stand there and take it. And that was on Smith. That's the third team foul. Sydney broke that record last week at the tournament. She set the school charge record with 4 and broke the old record held by Cece Williams and Ashton Schultz at 3. Grayson at the top, gets it over to Addison. Addison finds Stevie over to Grayson. Grayson looking at the 3, gets it over to Sydney. Sydney dribbles it out, being pretty patient there. Looks for Addison. Addison turns off the glass and couldn't get it to fall, and we're going to have a foul on the shot. Good ball movement there from the Nets, and that foul is going to be on
something 3.
White. That's her first, team's 4th. I was like, who's 13? I know who 13 is. I don't even know why I was looking. First one good. Second one rolls around and goes in.
Now proceed to number 22, Brendan Pointer, and number 24, Elaine Martinez.
The scoreboard's freaking out, so it's back to a 10-point lead here. 42-32, 2:01 left in the third. Kent in the corner to Garrett, and she went around Sydney Cornelius for a reverse layup. She looked like she was going to lose the ball and walk, but she went ahead with it. Sydney Cornelius deep in the corner. She's going to have to get out of there, dribble it out, gets it back over to Stevie. Stevie looking for Elaine Martinez, who's into the game for who'd she come in for? Landry. Good pass. What? Okay. I thought he was going to call 3 seconds on Sydney. I was like, okay, don't do that. Because that was a great pass there, and Stevie had the wide open shot. All right, Nets with it under their basket. Braylon Pointer is also back into the game. She'll get it out to Stevie, to Elaine. We need to penetrate and pat. Hell the ball.
Come help her.
Braylon, she'll get it back to the wing. Just not moving here. We're going to throw the ball away with no movement on offense. Everybody's standing around looking at Braylon as she's trying to find somebody to pass it to. And that's going to be Graff for the layup. And Stevie at the high post gets it out to Elaine, back to Stevie, back to Sydney. And another turnover there on the offensive end by Sydney Cornelius. And And ball's going to go out of bounds. Thank goodness. Turnover for turnover.
Now the Loboettes, number 21, Carly Tienda.
So Nets get it back. 36 seconds left in the third.
Here we go, ladies. Keep working now. Here we go. 36 seconds. Let's go.
All right, Sydney up top. Picks it up way high. That's another thing we don't need to be doing, is picking up our dribble out there. All right, Braylon gets it to Stevie at the free throw line. Good pass there from Braylon Pointer to Stevie Lockhart. 10 seconds left. Kent gets it to the left wing and lobs it to White. It's knocked loose by Braylon Pointer, and good defense there from the Nets to keep the Loboettes from scoring there at the end of the third quarter. So Nets got themselves in a 15-point hole, but have crawled back to 12. I know that doesn't sound like much difference, but it is a difference if you're watching, because it looked like the wheels were about to fall off, and then they kind of climbed back within 10, and then a couple of turnovers led to a couple of layups. So we seem to get somewhere, and then we throw the ball away, and then we get somewhere, and we throw the ball away. And so, yeah, got to figure it all out at one time instead of shooting ourselves in the foot here. All right, I believe, let me look at the schedule here. I'm going to see when our next broadcast is going to be. The girls don't play again till next Monday.
They play Monday and Tuesday, right?
I don't believe they play Tuesday, no. They play
Monday, Friday.
Monday in Floydada. I believe all 4 teams are going to be active on Monday in Floydada. And then this weekend, the boys, the JV girls and the varsity boys are in the Whit Errol tournament. So the Nets will not play on Friday. So they probably deserved a little bit of time off. Grayson said this playing these ranked teams over and over and over is pretty mentally tiring, and so they'll hopefully get a good break and come back with a little more fire in their britches. Graf hands it off to Tienda. Her three-pointer's no good. Rebound to Addison Boning. Addison takes it all the way, gets it out to Braylon. Skip pass to Grayson from Braylon. Three-pointer is short. Addison Boning going to get the rebound, puts it up off the glass, and good. That's kind of how we started the third quarter, and then we fell apart there. So let's see if we can't get this run, keep this run going. Tienda gets it over to Kent. Kent looking for somebody to pass it to, gets it to White. Her three-pointer is good, and that's a terrible time for her to hit a three, but that's only her second three of the game. So back to a 13-point lead. Grayson going to get it out to Riley in the corner. Two-pointer, no good, but Grayson gets the rebound. She'll dribble it back out. Finds Braylon. Braylon finds Stevie. Stevie, quick three-pointer is off the mark. And two Nets going for the basketball. Knocked it back right into the hand. Knocked it right into the hands of Loboette. And Kent going to get a three-pointer. It's off the back, no good. Rebound to Addison Boning. Addison has it taken away by Tienda, and she'll get it out to Kent. And a layup good for Kent. 51-36. Riley in the corner. She'll have the ball knocked loose. Picking up her dribble and then not helping, yeah. Two-pointers, no good. Rebound to Braylon. Short on this shot, and White's going to get the rebound. And long pass, and she'll lose the handle. Tienda couldn't hang on. It's going to go out of bounds. Nets get it back. 5:56 left in the game. And Grace going to dribble into traffic and get the ball tied up. Sydney Cornelius coming in for Braylon Pointer. Nets get the ball back. Addison gets the pass inbounds, gets it out to Stevie. Three-pointer on the way is no good. Rebound We're trying to tip it to people, and we're tipping it right to the Loboettes. We got a reach call there, and that's going to be on Grace. That's her first. Team's third, actually fourth. Come on. Let's go. All right, Kent gonna get it. She's gonna pick up her dribble and look like she picked up her pivot foot there. And White gonna shoot another three-pointer, and it's no good. Rebound to Addison Boning, and Stevie's got the ball. She'll get the outlet pass. Stevie stops at the high post, over to Grayson, skip pass. Grayson going to put it up, almost got the shot to fall. She's going to be fouled. We'll see who that's on. Grace will go to the free throw line shooting 2. It's on Garrett. That's her second, 15th foul of the half. Actually, they have 6. I don't know where I missed one. First free throw, no good by Grayson. Second one up and good. 37-51. We're going to have to start extending our defense just a little bit if we're going to start getting back in the ball game. We can't just let them walk the ball up the floor. Long pass to Garrett is knocked loose by Sydney Cornelius, and she'll hand it off to Stevie Lockhart. And good defense there by Sydney Cornelius. Pass into the corner to Grayson, off the glass, no good. Rebound to Riley Edens. Riley gets the backside rebound, and she'll go to the free throw line shooting 2. That's exactly where Riley needs to be, and we're taking it at them, and that's what we're going to have to do here. That's on that foul was on Barrett, and that's her 4th. So Landry Gonzalez going to come into the game for Sydney Cornelius. Did she get that first free throw?
Yes.
Now into the Loboettes, number 21, Carly Diendo.
Second one good. And Stevie going to get a steal. She'll get it out to Addison Boning. Addison takes it down 2-on-1, gets it over to Grayson. Off the glass and good. And that's exactly what we need to do right there. 41-51, back to a 10-point lead. So the last couple of possessions Levelland has had, we've gotten a steal, so that's exactly where we need to be right there. We just got to keep it up. We seem to do it, and then we seem to shoot ourselves in the foot with a turnover or a missed rebound or a missed shot or missed layup or something like that. And I am going to say that those types of mistakes are mental mistakes. It has nothing to do with talent. It has nothing to do with ability. It's just mental. Who wants to be the most mentally tough out here? That's where we're at with the Nets, as they have been in this long run of games against ranked opponents, and it starts to wear on you. It really doesn't wear on you physically. It just wears on you mentally. And so you got to rise above that, and you got to do something about it. So they have done that in the last minute or so. So we'll just see if they'll try to get themselves to continue that, to continue this little run that they've got going on. I hope we get in a little bit closer defense here and not let them just walk the ball back to the half-court line. All right, Addison going to put a little pressure in the back.
Now you better hustle, keep up.
And ball is over to Graf. Graf's going to take it to the free throw line. Tienda, skip pass over to Kent. She's going to take it baseline, and Landry's going to get her on the backside there. That's Landry's first. I thought Landry might have got away with that one, but they got her just at the last minute. And that'll send Kent to the free throw line shooting 2.
Yeah, that's Landry's first.
We're not closing out well. They skipped it over to Kent, and Kent did a jab fake, and we're flying and letting her go baseline. We're just not using that baseline well to cut that drive off. Kent got them both back to a 12-point lead. And nets run into each other here. Addison Boning going to get the pass from Grayson Schultz. Back to Addison Boning from Riley Edens. Over to Landry Gonzalez. Landry finds Stevie Lockhart at the top of the key, and that cuts the lead to 9. We need a stop right here. We need to stop. And ball's on the ground, and a trap, and timeout on the floor, and that's a good trap there from the Nets. Good intensity on the defensive end. 9-point lead for Levelland, 3:53 left in the game. What you got? I've talked myself out. What do you got?
I got to turn it up before I say anything. No, that was a good trap here by.
It was a good trap
by the Nets, and coach was quick to get the call of timeout because not only do we have the good trap, but the other 3 players had sealed off the passing lanes to where we were fixing to get a steal.
Well, listen, Stevie had her hand on the steal. And, when you've got a good trap, if your trap's doing what it's supposed to be doing, that person with the ball cannot see. You are doing everything you can to cover that kid up to where they can't see what they're doing and without fouling. Right. So, and that's what Addison and Grace did on that trap. And so here we go.
Ladies, let's go.
All right. I'm sorry, Kent. I get Kent and Graft all mixed up here. Good contest there by Riley Edens, and the shot was no good by Garrett. Rebound is taken out to Stevie. Skip pass over to Landry. Landry in the corner to Stevie. Stevie with the three-pointer is short. No good. Rebound, Grayson Schultz. She'll put it back up, and Addison Boning going to pick it up and puts it back in. All right, 46-53. And Kent going to get it left wing to White. Huh?
You're making it hard to.
I'm sorry. And Addison almost with a steal at half court. Sorry, I'll quit banging on the table then. And Kent going to get it back. She's near the half court line. Gets it back over to White. White's going to chunk a three here, and she'll get her third three of the game. She just kind of gets loose over there.
Right.
And back to a 10-point lead. Riley in the corner. Two-pointer is no good. That's on the back, and no call there. White going to come out with it. I thought Grace should have done something. They didn't take her. She just was shocked that nobody was on her. So Kent going to get the ball. She'll pass it down low, and then they're going to find White again. It's short this time. Couldn't get the rebound, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Addison Boning, and that'll be her third, team's sixth.
The shortest player on either team just got the rebound.
Yeah.
And she stood there, and it fell in her hands.
It did.
It wasn't that she ran up and jumped and got it. It just, nobody blocked her out.
All right, Levelland on the inbounds pass. Oh, okay. She stepped on the sideline. We were like, what? No.
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 Oh, my goodness.
That's ridiculous. We're just letting that play out. That was a bad, terrible call right there. Girl stepped on the sideline, and they're going to give Levelland a little bit of a break there. As
say that he called timeout.
They said he called timeout, but I tend to argue with that one. 2:21 left in the game, and Levelland's going to have the ball in the corner.
Let's go, ladies. We got a D up now. Let's go.
All right. Landry Gonzalez, Stevie Lockhart, Riley Edens, Addison Boning, and Grayson Schultz. Kind of a tall lineup here for the Nets. All right, Garrett on the sideline. She'll get it thrown in. Addison going to get the tip, but Kent is going to get it. And Addison going to get the steal and gets it. That's this. Come on, you got to call that. She can't shove her into the side. So that's the second foul on Kent, and Addison will go to the free throw line, shooting a 1-and-1. Should have been an intentional foul and a technical call, and Addison can't get the first free throw, and White going to come down with the rebound. 2:10 left in the game. Yeah, two unfortunate calls here as these last 2 minutes have unfolded, and White going to get the ball on the opposite side, and she'll hand off to Kent. Kent going to be fouled there by Stevie Lockhart. That's going to be her seventh team foul. So we'll go to the free throw line shooting a 1-and-1.
The original foul was not intentional, but after the foul,
shoving her into the yes.
Yeah,
and Addison that was a vulnerable position that she was in. She had turned to try to save the ball after a great deflection, and then she just got flat out shoved into the table. Grayson on the left wing. Gets it out to Riley. Riley in the corner to Stevie. Stevie can't hang on to the pass. And Traps on the sideline gets it out to Kent. Kent gets it across half court to Graff. Graff is trying to go down.
She shoved off. Oh, good grief.
Addison going to pick up a foul trying to stop the clock here. That's the 8th team foul. That'll be 4 on Addison. And Kent with the free throws here. And I can tell you right now that's not the right one to foul, but, I mean, she's got the ball 90% of the time, so I don't know what else you do. 1:25 left in the game. Pretty bad reffing here the last few minutes. The Nets made a run, got within 10, got within 9, and just kind of bad from there on out. Grayson going to drive to the hole, and finally a foul on Kent. 9th team foul. Grace will go to the free throw line shooting a 1-and-1.
Grace Schultz, shooting 1-1.
And in and out. And White going to get it out to Kent. And Graff with the ball. And she'll be fouled by Grayson. That's her second, and that'll send Graff to the free throw line shooting a 1-and-1. And I'll have a free throw count for you when we get done with the game. That one's good, and she'll get another one. So far I have 20 free throws I've got for Levelland so
may
far.
Have 10 maybe.
Yeah, I'll let you know how many. I'm fixing to count ours. Stevie to the right wing gets it, tries to get it over to Riley Edens. Riley throws it into Stevie. She can't hang on. Ball's out of bounds. 54 seconds left in the game. 62-46, just mainly off of free throws here the last couple of minutes. And Levelland the other way. White gets it over to Graff. Graff across half court over to Kent. And fouling at this point is going to be a moot point. There's no real need to foul here. Yeah, Lockhart told him just now not to foul. That was a foul too late. So Grace picks up her third. That's the 9th team foul, actually the 10th team foul. And so Ken will go up and add 2 more points and 2 more free throws. So that'll be 22 free throws for Levelland and
She missed that one.
16 for the Nets. So we had more than I thought. All right, Nets the other way. Addison going to take it to the free throw line. Out to Landry. Be ready to shoot, girl. Come on. And Stevie on the right wing. She'll stop with the 2-pointers. No good. And White going to dribble it out. She'll get it out to Kent. Kent up the floor to Graff. Graff over to White. And 7 seconds left. And that's the end of the ball game. Nets 46, Levelland 62. All right, we'll have some stats here for you in just a second. Okay, you got them? Go ahead.
All right, scoring tonight. Stevie had 17, Addison had 18. Grayson had 9, Riley had 2. We were 32% from the field, 14 of 44. We were 7 of 15 from the three-point line for 47%. We were 11 of 16 from the free throw line for 69%. We had 18 turnovers, 28 rebounds, 10 assists, 9 steals, 4 blocks. Leading the way on the rebounds would be Addison. I had her at 19.
Wow.
And
that's
then,
scaring the heck out of a record if that's accurate. So yeah.
And assist. I had Landry with 3, Addison with 2, Cambry and Cambly, Braylon, and Grayson each with 1. Steals tonight, leading the way would be Addison with 4, 2 for Stevie, 2 for Sydney, 1 for Grayson. Block shots tonight, I had Riley with 2, Grayson with 1, Landry with 1. So that is our scoring for the night. Again, Nets drop 63 to 46 to the Levelland Loboettes.
Somewhere I got 62, but I'm not sure where.
You didn't give the free throw to the last free throw to what's her name? The point guard.
Yeah, she only made one of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that's it. Because I erased it. Okay, all right, our next broadcast will be for boys or girls will be next Monday from Floydada, Texas, and good luck with that because the last time we were at Floydada, we had no internet.
Right.
So we'll see what happens. Y'all, thanks for tuning in. Y'all pray that these kids get a little bit of rest, mental rest, and have a few days off. Boys are in Whit Harrell this weekend. JV girls are in Whit Harrell. And so y'all have a good rest of your week, and everybody be safe.